Hello and welcome to Creative Girl Vintage. I'm Tammy. Thank you for stopping in for a crafting project. Today I'm going to be making a personalized ornament using these little plastic fillable ornaments. These make the best gifts. And let me gather up some supplies here and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make these little ornaments. The fillable ornaments that I'm going to be using today are a little bit like they're flatter. You know, you can't really put a bunch of chunky things in here, but I love these. I think they are so sweet because they're like little domes. These come in two sizes. I'm going to be using the smaller size today, and we're only going to be using one. So you get like two for the price of one on these ornaments here. And as always, everything I'm using today, I will link in the description box below this video. All right, so this is a picture of my house. I just went outside and took a picture with my phone, printed it out on some cardstock. You can definitely send your photos up to like Costco or Walgreens. I use Costco. I think they were like 11 cents for a 4x6, and the quality will be a lot better than just printing it out on cardstock, but this is good. So, you know, this works. So I'm just going to set my little dome on here, kind of to decide where I want it for the picture inside. And let us grab here we go, grab a pencil and just make a nice little pencil mark or pen mark around your circle here. Okay. I'm going to do just a rough cut around. I'm not on the line at all. Just going to get rid of some of this excess paper. Okay. Let's grab a little piece of cardstock. I just have a little scrap here that I'm going to be using. Keep in mind this will be the back of your ornament, so pick something that you like. We are going to firm this up a little bit, make it a little bit stronger, and have a nice back to our ornament. So I'm going to be using my glue stick here and putting a nice even coat on the back. Okay. Go over here to our cardstock and just put it on there. Ideally, I would probably let this dry for a little bit, but I think we're just going to move forward. Okay. Let's get rid of a little bit of that. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut our circle out, and I'm not going to cut on the line. I'm going to cut like 1/4 of an inch outside of the line all the way around. So in my neighborhood, a group of neighbors, we have a holiday party every year. It's like our tradition. And so one year I went out and I was stalking around with my camera, taking pictures of everybody's house. And at the holiday party, I presented all of them with one of these ornaments, and they absolutely love them. And this has been like 10 years ago, and I fully intended them to be Christmas ornaments, but they all still have them just out on display in their house. And that meant a lot to me, but these meant a lot to them too, because they're such a great little personalized project. Okay, at this point, in this one here, I actually took a little glue, a little Mod Podge, and put it on the roof and in the trees and sprinkled a little glitter on. But then I decided to add this snow in here too. So it's completely up to you if you want to go to that extra glitter step. It's very pretty. Okay, here I've got, these are like some little tiny wooden discs. Okay, let's get 4 of them out. We're going to spell out the word home. Just grab here my, I had these pulled out, H-O-M-E. I'm going to be using the medium size of my interlocking stamps. I have the small size in caps and lowercase and numbers, and then the mediums, I just have like a lowercase alphabet. Grab a little bit of ink here. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, let's distress these just a little, just to kind of take away just that plain wood look. I'm going to be using Vintage Photo and just touching up the sides a little bit, just to give them a little bit of a more finished look. I'm definitely getting vintage all over my fingers. Trust me, I'm vintage enough. I don't need any more vintage. Okay. Don't need to make myself any more vintage than I already am. All right, here we go. Just put these here. We can see what we're doing. Okay. I guess I needed that back, didn't I? I went ahead and put it away. All right, let me find the H. Here we go. Got the H. And that did not work. I didn't get the whole top of my H. Let me flip it over and just do it over. I don't think I pressed hard enough on that. Let's try that again. All right, there we go. H. Here's our O. M. And the E. Okay, that was easy. All right, I am just going to put these on here just to kind of see where I want them, like a little bit of a dry run. And the only thing you want to avoid for anything that you put on this is stay away from your pencil line, because we are going to glue this down, so you don't want anything interfering with that. So I think that's going to work like right there. I think I'm going to like that. And just with a little bit of hot glue, you can use any glue really. I'm just going to pop these right on here. And this would also be really cute with their house number too, right? Wouldn't that look cute? Okay. All right. And the E. Okay. Next, this is just a little bit of that snow, that bag of snow you can buy at Christmas. I'm going to put this right in the center here. Just a little bit. Don't need a lot. Okay. All right. Just make sure everything's clear around my edges. Okay. I'm just going to grab, I'm going to use my Fabrifix glue for this. The first time I made one of these, I was running my glue around this. It was just getting messy. So I'm going to try something else. We're going to see how this works. How about if we just take our glue and just kind of hit the pencil line here. And go around just on that pencil line. Okay. All right, let's get our little dome. And what we need to be mindful here of is it has a little place at the top for a hanger. Let's make sure we leave that right at the top and kind of level. All right, so let's see if that's straight. This gives you a couple seconds to adjust it. I didn't use the glue gun for this. There's a lot of strings with the glue gun, and when you have these acrylic ornaments like this, if you get glue gun on them, forget it. It's just, you can't get the strings off. They're just a mess. All right, so you just kind of get this where you want it. Do your little adjustments. You got your little snow in there, the little words home. Okay, and on this one, I used a silver pipe cleaner just around the edges. This time, I'm going to use a little bit of a white, tiny little pom-pom trim. Now, I'm going to use my glue gun for this because I don't have to worry about it getting underneath this dome. So I'm going to put a little on here, and let's get started with this pom-pom trim and see if we like it. I think it should turn out cute. But see, keeping that little lip right there, you know, when we were cutting this out, this makes it really nice to be able to add whatever you want for a little embellishment. I think this is going to look cute. I like the pipe cleaner. I thought that came out really nice. Of course, whatever you have, whatever little trim you have. Okay. All right, and then back up here to the top. Kind of being mindful of my glue gun as well, working around this acrylic. Okay. Little snip right there. Okay, and then I've got, let me see, here we go. On this one here, I use the real thin ribbon in black. This one I'm going to use in white since we did the white pom-poms. It's like all snowy. I'm just going to fold this in half. And I'm going to push it through. Just grab something and kind of push that little folded half through that hole right there. All right, get through there, you. There it comes. All right, it's a good time to start making our holiday gifts. I guess we probably should have started last month, really, you know, because it just comes upon us so fast. Okay, there's our hanger. And this is something I just had on hand. I think I've even used this in another video. I was at Michael's one year. You know, this is the time of year, if you're watching this right around, you know, the Christmas holidays, there's just a lot of little pretty things out there that you can grab and throw in your stash and have them on hand. And I mean, this was like a garland, I guess. So I have miles of this stuff to use. So I'm going to pick off a couple of these cute little leaves and berries, and let's see, a little glue right there. Put that right on. Still being careful with my glue strings. That on right there. This would be pretty with some little pine. Would be so cute on these too. Okay, and let me make a little bow. How about a little red and white check bow? Be cute. See how easy this came together? And you could easily, you know, if you're going to a Christmas party, have a dinner party, you can use these for like at your place setting. Wouldn't that be cute? But you know, you have to go out and with your camera though and stalk everybody's house. Got to get those pictures. All right, let's add that right there. Make it a little bit smaller. Okay, little hot glue right down in the center. This one here, I added a little button. Do that. Okay. I have one more finishing touch. Let me see. Let's see if I can. Oh, here it is. Okay. So when I was printing out my house on the computer, I also printed out a little saying here that says, "It's good to be home." Now, I had my paper punch. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I am going to I'm just going to punch this out. This is like a 2-inch, I think, paper punch. Oops, got to get a little closer. All right. It's good to be home. Center that right on there. Cut that out. Okay, all right, get all this stuff out of the way here. So on the back, I am going to, I'll just use my hot glue gun and pop that on the back. And then always be sure to sign it and date it. That way, every year when they bring this out and put it on their tree, they'll see who gave it to them and what year. And so cute. The little snow's in there, like a little snow globe, the word home. Isn't that just a really darling little personalized project? You know, I'm really enjoying these fillable ornaments, and I think we can keep this going. So on my next video, we're going to be stuffing them up with some vintage, okay? I think that'll be really fun. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I really appreciate how you support my crafting channel. You guys are amazing. Happy crafting to all of you. I will see you in the next video, and have a beautiful day. Bye for now.